Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend to everyone. Welcome in. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time today. We're going to jump right in. We're going to start trying to knock out 9.3. I've done one clear through 3 of the paths. The plan here is to get the completion done today, get enough materials to have another rank 4, and then maybe decide who we're going to rank 4 on this account. So, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump right into it. I don't have a whole lot of time. One of the reasons I want to do this is I've got a couple heals that are expiring in the next hour. So we're going to jump in. One of the things I do want to do first is let's come over here. Sorry, I got a little bit of a head cold. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's cold. It's something, but it's driving my sinuses crazy. We're going to go ahead and open up some of these. I've got 21 million. Let's open up. I want some. I'm hunting for more boosts, primarily the 20% champion boosts. Running low. Let's take it down to 20 million. We'll get a bunch of stuff in here we don't need, but hopefully we get some 20. There we go. Look at that. 20% boost right off the bat. I like it. We're just going to go ahead and open all of these up. Then we'll see what we end up with. We probably end up with just that one, would be my luck. A lot of 15s, a lot of 10s. All right, let's see what we ended up with. We ended up with 5 10%ers. Hey, we got 4 20%ers out of it. I will take it. That leaves me 4 in overflow, which is what I was looking for, because we are going to boost up this time around to try and do this just a wee bit faster than what we were running before. I did build out the team for this first path. So, like I said, I'm not wasting any time. It is an unusual day for me where I'm not wasting any time. I think this team will work for this path. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to find out really, really quick. I'm going to read the nodes here again real quick, then we're going to boost, and then we're going to go from there. The main one is, let's see, we got encroaching root. We got to get 15 hits in. All my champions have strikers. And then they go unblockable when the spirit gauge gets full. All right, I think we're going to start here. And then we'll just kind of work our way through. All right, there's 15 hits. Now I would like him to throw a special. And now we work on 15 hits again. I'm trying to keep an eye on the encroaching root, which is perfect. It is right there. Now throw a special 2 again. Wonderful. I like it. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't boost. Kind of messed that up, but that's okay. Gonna watch the encroaching root. Got it that time. Hold on 1 second. Where's my camera? There it is. All right. A little better there. Okay, trying to get another special out of this guy. Come on, there's the unblockable. No, I don't really want a special. Now we're going to do that. Now you throw it. At least you didn't throw it when you were unblockable. That would have not been fun. Because I don't know if I could dex that. Rooted and have him unblockable at the same time? Ain't no way. Hey, Mr. Jason Ghostrunner, welcome in, sir. Yep, I figured I was going to get rooted there. Missed the parry. Yeah, all right. Now we're in good shape. I would like to be able to use my striker. I don't care if I throw it into your block. Looked up for half a second to read what was coming in. I looked up for half a second to read messages. There is one good game on. Well, I don't know how good it'll be. What was it? I think it was Texas Tech and Utah. Yeah, Texas Tech and Utah. 16 versus 17. Should be a decent game. You may not like either team, but you're up to 14 7-star relics. Holy moly, I don't know how many I've got. Don't care about them. That's kind of what I figured you'd end up saying. Zode, on your relics, did you buy the little piggy bank relic deal to get more, or are you just getting them all? I'm not going to use her a whole lot on the path, simply because I want to be able to use her for the boss and have her healthy. And you know what I forgot again? I forgot the boost. All right. Yeah, I figured that was going to end up being the case, that I'd end up being rooted when I have to throw a special. I bought one deal because I needed 3. Okay. I hadn't even looked to see how many shards you get and where I'm at. I may need to do the same thing. Fine, you know what? If you don't want to do that, I'll just refresh my... I will say these paths did go much quicker when I ran recoils. There we go. You get 3,800 shards and 6 dark and 6 red. Wow. 9.3 boss is miserable. Not much skill required and it's very. You know what? I kind of disagree a little bit on that. I think it takes some skill. You got to get the timing down right. Let's try this guy. And once again, forgot the boost. I don't care. You know, just go to town. Would you throw a special? Thank you. Hey, Mr. Short Arms can still parry stun while rooted. That's fine. Let's just throw a special one. You're being so passive, I just want to hit you. That power drain is obnoxious. Oh, man, that AI had perfect timing right there. Perfect timing on that. I'm sorry, there is probably not a champion with more janky frickin' animations than Anti-Venom. Oof. That hurt. I don't know why I can't get a parry off on you, but, you know, hey. It is this game. Hey, we got a parry. You know what? We're just going to throw another special one here. I'm not getting very good luck with this guy. And that's it. Ooh, man. I managed to dex all that. Rooted. That typically does not happen. Alright, should be done here. That's alright. We got through the fight. We healed up a little bit at the end. Hey, Kurt, what's going on? Hey, show. But Stimulus said the hardest... No, it wasn't. I don't think it was the hardest one yet. Alrighty, take care, Zod, man. What is this bug or champ? I haven't had that in a long, long time. It used to happen quite a bit. I haven't had it personally happen to me in a long time. Let's go here. The instant bleeds will put in some work. Tag on it. I forgot to boost again. I get in just this thing about go, 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 and I forget. Probably should have saved that. I'm glad he didn't do that when I was rooted. That would have been ugly. Kind of got to remember the encroaching route. All right, that'll fix that route. Okay, we'll get close to a special 3. Nope, we're going to slow it down now. Let's do that. And that should take long enough that the root will not take effect. And it does. I like it. Thought I had a parry there. That was not a parry. You're gonna wait around now, aren't you? Yep. All right. Through that fight. Now we're gonna boost. You're only Vibranium 3 right now, but wouldn't want it to happen at the end of the season. I did make it to the Gladiator circuit after my last stream. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to boost. We've got a bunch of these little ones expiring. We're going to do a 20, a 15, and a 10 for now. Use those up that'll expire. Use the 20s. I don't like using the 20s, but we're going to use the 20s. Here, let's go bullseye again. It's not going to speed things up dramatically, especially if she doesn't want to throw a special. And I will bait her special ones. Her special one's easy. Puts a little debuff on you as well. That will give just a little bit of willpower healing. Now we'll just wait. I'm not going to hit into that. Come on, chick. Come on. All right. Good timing there. Oh, that wasn't good timing there. That hurts. That power drain was not what I wanted, but with the little bone break, whatever it is called, on there, that's not a terrible thing. There we go. We had Tippy on us for a little while, which isn't bad because it does provide some willpower healing. It actually healed me up for all the damage it had done. And why do I keep getting power drained? Because, you know, I just want to get hit by the special one again. That's all there is to it. Unblockable and rooted. Always my two favorite things. I'm not going to have enough hits in. So much to keep track of in some of these fights. There we are. Now we can actually handle one of the roots. And if we get her to a special 2, well, you know what? It just happens. Ow. Once again, when somebody throws, I got a couple text messages, hold on. Okay. Always happens with slow-moving projectiles. Now, it's a rock being thrown by a slingshot. I should not be able to dex back faster than it can get to me. I'm just saying, that is my pet peeve in this game. Well, one of them. One of the many. Let's try Jabari here. One of the many pet peeves I have with this game is I can dash back faster than things flying through the air at me. That should not happen. And that's why we use Jabari here. Hey, Mike. How do you like being ensnared? Try that scorpion crappy root thing on me, or evade, whatever it is. I'm going to get rooted. And we're going to get rooted right about now. We'll hit you. We'll hit you again. Hey, maybe YouTube's actually working after it kind of killed the end of my stream the other day. Maybe that... How did you know to throw a heavy right then? That's what I want to know. I mean, the second that root took, this damn thing threw the heavy. All right, we're through. We're through the path. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sometimes this game is too smart. All right, boss, one quest, then the last quest. Boy, that makes sense. I'm going to skip the no choice. I think I've got enough in here for this guy. At least I hope. I know you need bleeds on this guy, which is going to be fine because that's what I've got. Bleed debuffs. Defender starts fight with indefinite primetime passive, reducing the ability accuracy of incoming damaging effects by 100%. Intercepting the defender removes the primetime. When it removes or fails, primetime reactivates 12 seconds later. Defender's immune to slow and decelerate. I'm not going to do that anyway. It has 25% chance to evade. That's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to start here with Nick, and then we're going to work our way through. Nick is only rank 4 on this account. Of course you hit me. That's fine. That's fine. Let's keep it up so he can't evade me at all. I really hate your special one, dude. Like I said, I hate your special one. This was just a practice run anyway, so whatever we get here, we get. We'll throw this while the timer is there. All right, now throw that. This is just a little rank 4 Nick Fury. I don't have a bigger one on this account, unfortunately. Although this little rank 4 is hitting pretty well. All right, got to bait this out. Let's see if we can get an intercept here. Ah, that'll do it. Ooh, no it didn't. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Down to 4% on my throwaway try. If I could have gotten an intercept there at the end, we may have been able to do it. Now who I was actually planning on using for this fight. Hey, you know what? I think Nick probably may have worked better. Wow. Nice evade, dude. Just die. Just die. Just die. There you go. Mini account for life? No, 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 no. Hey, Dirtier Hands, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you. How am I digging the Doom Boss? I like the Doom Boss. Didn't ever get a solo on it because I think at least once in the 3 attempts I had on my main, he went to a special 3. Kind of hard to get a solo when the game won't throw specials. But, you know, that's half the fun, right? That was 30, yep, right there. All right, we're moving on. This is quest number 5, then we got quest number 6, and then we're gonna go open stuff and maybe rank somebody up on this account. Whole reason I'm doing it is to get another rank 4 on this account. Okay, defenders immune to neutralize, that's fine. If defenders under the effect of 3 or more buffs, they gain an indestructible. Okay, so we want to get rid of buffs. Phase 3 was so bad for him that I had to use Spider-Man. That's, you know, not a bad call. Not a bad call at all to use Spidey-Man. All right, who are we going to use here? This is a mostly Mystic Path. I think we'll use that. I think we'll use that. I think we will use that. I think we'll use Wiccan. Actually, instead of Wiccan, let's use Purgatory. Save that. Let's look at the boss that we're going to take this time around. We are not taking Silver Sable. We will take this guy here. Faltering Mind. You know what? We're going to bring back in that Wiccan. And we're going to save that Wiccan for that boss. So what we want to go with? Yeah, let's go with that. All right, where are we at boost-wise? We've got 3 minutes left on the littles. Hey. AB, Mike, Kurd, Show, whoever else is in here, go hit the help button. Let's try Purgatory to start. All right, let her go into her indestructible. Fine, you know, if you're not going to throw a special, I'll throw one. You almost got me. Oh, the stupid relic. Stupid relic. Oh, that's right. She's not good on this path. Ooh. Because of the neutralize immunity. That's where the issue's coming from. That's right. We'll heal up a little bit as we go here. If you don't do any damage, you can't heal. Little known fact. There we go. Help button smash. Thank you, sir. See, look at that. Didn't cost me any energy because you used that help button. Here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to change this. So it's, what are they immune to? Neutralize. Neutralize and stagger. So we'll just do this. That's fine for now. We will have fun once we get to a special 3. We will have our fun when... Why are you still unblockable? You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be unblockable. Once those buffs go away, you're supposed to be blockable again. There we go. Thank you for... Oh, I had the striker I had to throw. I knew that. I knew that. Let's see. Haivo, Spot, or Nefaria. Who to rank up for BGs? For BGs? Of those, I'd probably say Spot. None of them are great, at least attack-wise, in BGs. There we go. Now we got some stuff going. Now we got the bleeds rolling. That's what we were looking for earlier. Let's go ahead and drop this. Get some big old damage in there with a good old... Hey, you saw that parry, right? You see the parry that pops up there? When that pops up there on the left-hand side of the screen, that means you're supposed to be stunned. Just saying. Spot, if you can use them. Nefaria, if not. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking on it. Nefaria is probably the best one of the 3 in my opinion, overall for the game, not just BGs. Spot is very good if you like that play style. You know, there are people like Nick and Legacy who can use Spot to do incredibly good things, incredibly fast. I don't happen to be one of those, so. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to start going here. We're going to use buff immunity here in a minute. All right. Let's place some buff immunity on this guy. And now we just have to rinse and repeat special ones. All right. That was no good. No bueno. And I lost the buff immunity because of it. Great. Do I see a restart? Yeah, we'll see if we can't make it through it. Then we got hit. Yeah. Okay. Now, High Evolutionary, everybody's kind of figured out how to fight him real quick. He was... When you have a champion that is billed as a great defender, most people figure him out real quick. High evolutionary is easy. Medium, light, medium, or light, medium combos. And from there, it is just a matter of throwing specials and baiting a special one. All right, let's try this again. Without the screw up. I'm not going to worry about the parry heavies until I get the buff immunity on. All right, bait one more special one. Build up a little bit more power. Sometimes this game and its AI. Now look at this. He gets all passive, knowing full well what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm going to have to go special twos on this guy because... Hey, that works. Fine. Fine. I don't like baiting your special two. I mean, change that. I hate baiting your special two. But we're not going to be able to get back to a special one before that buff immunity goes because there's no buffs that I'm preventing. So let's build up some... Almost decks that entire special one. And then you notice he was coming in. As soon as I throw the striker, he runs the other way. I'm not going to get back to a special one in time for the buff immunity. Okay, should have gone somebody else here. I thought I could rotate the buff immunity a lot quicker. I can't. We'll survive. Almost decks too early. Of course. Oh my gosh. You got that off before I got the striker. Now he won't throw it. Hey, there we go. I just want to get through this fight. I don't like you. Now I do have to wait. This guy doesn't get buffs. I don't understand. Is it just my pentacles? Pentagram, pentacles, pentagram, whatever they are. That it's causing it? I think it is. That's twice now. I throw my special. He can react before I can even block. Immune. Immune to stun. Since when? Sometimes this game. Okay. This will be interesting because he's going to go unblockable or indestructible pretty quick. Like right now. Gonna have to see what happens when I get to my special 3. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, that may have worked okay. May have worked okay. How many more fights on this stupid path? 1, 2, okay. Because this isn't going the way I had envisioned it going. We're going to use Sim again. Special 3 spam. I'm hoping with the armor breaks that he puts on me from throwing special 1s, I will heal up some. Like I said, the armor breaks he puts on me from throwing special 1s. There you go. Armor break that you put on me from throwing... Armor break you put on me from throwing the special 1. Throw the special 1. Thank you. Didn't want the shock. Dude, thank you. See, you throw specials and stuff like that, and good things happen. Well, not to you, but to me. This should be a nice special 2 here. Yeah, what the heck? Let's do another one. I'm going to bait the special 1. All right, one more special 1. One more special 3. And we're almost back up to a full yellow bar. Well, we may need to go back up to a special 3 again. There we go. Should remove those armors now. Really? That didn't remove the armors? All right, now we can finish this guy off. Maybe. There we go. Finally get through him. Took Terax to rank 4, huh? Good old rank 4 Terry. That took forever. That was a 3-minute fight. Who are we going to use here? You know what? Let's do this. I've got 32 revives in overflow. 3-2. That's correct. Yeah, we're just going to go in like this. This one should work a little bit better. Because he actually has buffs that I can prevent and do all sorts of fun stuff with. Put lots of poisons. Oh, look at those poisons go. And this game really wants to hit me coming out of my special 2. I wanted the armor break. Look at all those passive poisons going to work. Yeah, this is where she excels. Okay, now throw a special. Yes. Get a little bit more healing in. Drop one more special 1, and that should be the end of King Groot. All right. One more boss, then the last quest. And I think we can just go in with everybody here. Skip no choice. Let's go. My unique rank up will be Morbius if I ever awaken him. That 500k specialty? Yeah. It wouldn't be bad. Would not be a bad rank. Alright, I think we're going to start here. Then we'll go to Wiccan. Then we'll go to Nico. And on. If we need to. But since I can stagger, I'm hoping I can control most of the fight with this guy. And there's a special 3. Let's drop that. I was really trying to do a special intercept. Now you've kind of messed me up. Why can't I parry? See, there it is again. I parried, it shows parry, and nothing. How about a special intercept? There we go. How about a striker intercept? Look at that. It's amazing. 2 things in a row worked. All right, we're going to build to another special 3 because, yep, I figured I was going to fall through that hit. There's another special 3. Perfect. This guy is pretty darn good. By the way, if you don't like Supreme, he's actually a pretty darn good champion. Not for every fight, but for the fights he can do, like this one right here. Look at this. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? Let's do another one. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just do a special 1 here. Oh, the falter. The falter came through at the wrong time. You know what? We're just going to do this because that should finish him off. That's my champion right there. That's my champion right there. Sim Supreme. Nothing like a good old power gaining mystic. And guess what? Guess what time it is? Let's figure out a path we're going to do here. And then we got Boss Man. I guess we'll go this way. We'll continue to rack in the shards here. We'll just take out these paths. I hate the ones with strikers anyway. So, okay. Science champions, which is fine. I think I hated this path the first time around. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Anti-Venom. We're going to do Nefaria. We're going to do Spider-Woman, Unawakened. I think I'm going to bring in... I need to put a relic on Spider-Woman. We'll bring in the Silk that's ranked. And then we're going to bring in, for the boss, there. Need to fix Spider-Woman up here. Stat focus, crit, vendor, might as well go ahead and do both of those. Then we can go back, and then we can do relic info. I need a relic that's not in use. You know what? We're just going to do... Why can't I bind any of these relics? Okay. You know what? Let's just do that. Select relic, bind. Bind. I don't know who I unbound it from. I probably need to go look at that. Probably took it off somebody on this team. No, I didn't. Relics across the board. There we go. We're good to go. Boostikins. We'll wait 3 minutes. We'll do this fight. Wait, and then we will go. After this, messages. We'll be right back. Even unawakened, she's not bad. All right, first fight down. That was the hard one. I did that on the main and struggled, believe it or not. I don't remember who I used, but it was a heck of a lot longer fight than that. And I think before I do the boss, I'm going to take a quick little AFK. See, Incinerate Immune? I can't remember. We're going to go this way anyway. We haven't really used this guy since we ranked him and sigged him up. There we go. There's some decelerates on there now. Yeah, but the one from his special I'll never get rid of. The node I can turn off. His... Yep, I guess his has a higher than 100% chance. I must be on stun immune. I am. Would you? You're not going to throw a special, are you? Waste all my fury time. Now you'll throw it back to back. Mm-hmm. I see how this game works. Yeah, I figured that was going to stick. I had 4 Furies up. You wouldn't throw a special. Then you throw them back to back to back to back. I love the game. Stun immune. Just. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Once you get Furies up and all that, this guy hits like a freaking truck. Could have gone special 3, which probably would have been better in that fight, but as long as they don't have their own. Okay. This guy here, let's go. Well, let's go anti-venom again. Should have boosted. Hey, can't really look up the name real closely right at the moment. I will look at it here in a minute. But thank you for the follow over on Twitch. All right, one more special 1 here. Then we'll go to a special 2. Go 4 Furies. I missed the smash. And there we go. He moves pretty good once you get him boosted up. So it was odd. Maybe I'm going to say this wrong, but autistic, maybe? A little bit of ADHD and autistic combined there. Welcome in. All right. For this fight, I'm doing well. How are you? For this one, I'm going to do Nefaria. Hey, Zemo, what's going on? A little bit of Count Nefaria here. And maybe, there we go. Maybe at some point I'll get the evade. All right. Good timing there on the unstoppable. Now you can throw your special. We'll do that. Then we'll throw our special 1. Then we'll build to a special 2. Then we'll save the special 2 for when he goes kind of berserko. Perfect timing. Oh, perfect timing. All right. I don't know. I'm hoping in a way that this turns off the unstoppable. We'll give it a second here, and then we'll try it. Because I know when you intercept with a special, it turns it off. I don't know if that... Okay, that turns it off as well. Good. I'm losing track of the unstoppable timer. That's all on me. These relics. This relic time thing is a pain in the butt. And that's unstoppable. I should have put low-end relics on everybody so that the timer rolls slower. I don't know if that's a thing. I think it should be a thing. There we go. A full special 2. Imagine that. A full special 2 that works the right way. You thought. You big ugly. You thought you could get me. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Ha ha ha. Let's get out of that corner. And guess what? My relic is going to trigger. Ow! Man. His heavy. I will say, Mangog hits like a dead fish most of the time. But his heavy packs a wallop. All right. I think that's it. Nope. Sorry. I got 2 more fights left. Okay. I'm a little off. I'm just a wee bit off. Let's do this. This. Who do we want to go after Null with? Let's go here. I'm not going to worry about doing my own intercepts unless... Why? Why? Hard blocked. Ooh, this is going to be ugly, but I got to throw it anyway. Screwed up. Always perfect timing. Interesting. My ability accuracy made it so that he didn't place the encroaching corruption on me. Did you notice that? It's a first. Oh my gosh, Mr. Messiah. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Holy moly, Messiah has returned. Well, you know what that means. We got to do a little bit of that. Well, I appreciate you being here. No need to tell the story unless you want to, but glad you're back. All right, let's run Spider-Woman here. And yes, these path fights with 1,000,000 health are ridiculous. We were just talking about you the other day, too. Asking where you were at. I like the stun immunity appearing right as I stun. Of course. Nothing like the good old special intercept. Nothing's changed. Game still does crap like that. Oh my gosh. How do you get that off before I get my relic? Never understand this game. Never will, never will, never will. It's all right. We're through. We're through. Now we find another champion we can bring in for the boss, and we are on to Dread Emperor Doom. We're going to bring in somebody. I think we'll just bring in a synergy for Dominant. I don't really think there's anything that really matters in here unless there's health. You know what? We'll just bring him in. We're just going all straight Domino. I don't see a solo. I'm hoping maybe 3 or 4. Because, you know what? We're going to go in the first time because I got to remember everything. Okay. Just back off, Barbie. Okay. Some year. don't know how you're supposed to solo this guy when he won't throw any specials. Okay. All right. Okay. We got the animations back under control now. I watch people who, I love the videos of like MSD and all these guys soloing this fight. The fight itself isn't hard. Okay? I don't have any problems at all with the fight. I have problems with the AI. Because as you saw there, I mean, dude, don't throw a special. I mean, why would you want to throw a special? Why would you throw a special? I mean, there's absolutely no reason for you to throw one, right? Other than the fact, I need you to for the stupid game mode to work. Yeah, I'm on to you. He just had to get the hit in right before the end. Had to get 2 hits in right before the end. What's phase 2? I can't remember. Knockdown, that's right. There's good timing on the knockdown. I could have sworn I had that dex on that special. Oh well. Not a bad run. Not a terrible run. Had to remember. Let's see. Phase 3 is special 2, special 1. Last phase. No. I don't remember now. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. That's right. That doesn't hurt. Doesn't kill me. Doesn't kill me. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay, what is this? Am I going to get hit by every one of them? Sometimes the game just does not want you to survive. I'm convinced of it. Absolutely convinced that sometimes the game just does not want you to live. Okay, now we're going to do this. No more revives here. He's dead here. He's only got 5 charges left in this phase. 3. If I can just get him to get knocked down without hitting into my block 75,000 times. And then we can get a successful dex of the special 2. There we go. Okay, what's phase 3? I don't remember. Let me pull up my notes. I think I still got my notes. No, I don't. What's his phase 3? Which one do I have to do? Phase 2 is special 2. Okay. I guess we're going to find out. I think that's the case. That's what I was thinking earlier. Oh, and I can't intercept you, huh? Can't intercept, can't dex, can't... I'm telling you, sometimes I swear this game just is like, you know what? You're going to die. Ah, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it ain't a solo, but it ain't even close to a solo. I knew I was late on that counter, and I thought to myself as I was going in, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I did it, and I shouldn't have done did it. Okay, let's finish him off here. Oops, wrong champ. It's all right. That's all right. We'll use this guy. I wanted to die anyway. All right, Messiah. Take care, man. Good to see you. All right. Oh, no, it wasn't a solo. I had died before. I'm just battling the AI here that is much smarter than I am. Yeah, I blocked that time. That time I wasn't late, you little frick. Then I forget. I finally get... It surprised me. The AI threw something right away. It doesn't matter to me. We use items. We use items. I'm perfectly fine using items. See? Now here he just gains over time. Why would you throw a heavy attack there? I mean... How did you do that? I did a 5-hit combo and he reacted before I could block. That's all right. That's a shame, but we'll finish him off here. Wanted to use that last 60% anyway, because I don't think I'm going for completion for a while on this. I've got a lot of other stuff to do on this account before we go for our exploration, is what I meant to say. This is probably dumb to do. Oh, the medium light. We're not going to let you dex at all. I want to see the video, Mike. I mean, they could make that heavy attack last longer. It is. I enjoy the fight. I don't like the AI. If they could fix the AI so that you could realistically and predict some of the things that it's going to do, it would be much better. I think it is... let's go mutant. And with that, 3 Tier 7 basic catalyst, baby. There's another 7-star. We'll probably buy the stuff to get one more. And I don't think we can get to another Titan. Not yet. All right, we've got a bunch here to pick. We're going to bring some of these back up to levels that are reasonable. There's 5, 5. Get that offer off my screen. It's pretty bad. It's right behind these buttons. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to hit it and it's going to buy it because that's the way the game works. Okay, all of them are at 5. Okay, and some up to 6. Okay, let's go open game. I really don't know what you're doing sometimes. Oh, let's go to Battleground Store. What we're going to do is we're going to buy a couple of these to get us up to 2. So 2 of them, 3 of them. Yeah, let's do 3 of them. I think I've got to buy the 6-star stuff down here. We'll open up all the 6 stars. Probably didn't need to buy 3 of them, but we did anyway because that's what we do. We blow through stuff faster than what we can think. And let's see what we get. Bunch of 6 stars, then some 7 stars, and then I don't think we can get to a Titan, but we'll see where we're at. We may use some... Let's open a bunch of these. Maybe we can get one more 6-star out of it. How much rate? I've got a bunch of radiance saved on this account. On this account, 378,000. All right, we're just gonna pop open all these. Hoping for all dupes. Haha, all dupes. I've got 490,000 on the main. And I've got radiance here I haven't claimed yet. There's 12.5. There's 75. And I think that's it. So what is that? 80,000 more. So yeah, 450. And I might. Depends on who we get here with this 7-star. These are still important here. I am still after 1 champion on this account. I need to pull him the first time. That's him right there.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right.
This is the worst.
How can you get 2 worst pulls back to back? Can you? Can you get 2 worse pulls back to back than that? I don't think there's anything over here worth opening. I don't know. I think Venom the Duck may be better. What I will say right now is I don't feel like chasing a Titan Crystal with that luck. Do have 10 of these. Let me just go ahead and pop all of them. Maybe we get a lucky 7-star out of this. 2 new. Okay, 1 new. And nothing more there. One here. This will be the last. Hey, this is a guaranteed 7-star. I forgot about this one. If this is a dupe, that helps. Maybe I'll chase. If it's a good one. If it's a good champion here, I'll chase the Titan. I'm doing all I can here for you guys.
Hey,
That's the awakening.
good.
Speaking of spot earlier. Oh, never mind. That's Sig 40. I thought that was the awakening. He does like the Sigs, though. Maybe I'll rank him up. Okay. Okay. Do I have anywhere else I can get Titan shards? Let's see what I've got here. You know what? I can claim Titan shards out of these, right? How many are in there? 280. Then I only need to get one of those if I claim those. Let's go ahead and claim that. I want to find somebody that I can rank up. That's the ultimate goal here, and that's kind of what I'm chasing. It's the only reason you see me going through all this. Okay, now I just need to buy one of the bundles, or one of the Titan Shard. Don't think there's... I can get some more, but I want to get the... Yeah. I think we'll just go buy... I can't get it. I would still have to buy one, even buying all that other stuff. So there we go. Now, that will get me a Titan. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal with the Titan. I'm going to open it. But there's something I've got to say first. If this ends up being a Cyclops blue team, if this ends up being the Maker, if this ends up being Falcon Joaquin Torres, I'm deleting this account. Just saying it now. One of those three, this account goes bye-bye. I can't handle the disappointment. I'm letting Kabam decide the fate of this account. Hands off, staying away. Should have thrown Baron Zemo into that mix. Okay, that wasn't worth all I did. All right, let's take a look and see who we're going to take up. Okay, on this account, rank 4s consist of that. Okay, those are the current rank 4s. Current rank 3s. And I'm going to do one of each class. So what you got is... No. Who are my rank 4s again? Jeesh. That's what I thought. Cosmic. Cosmic was the other one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's make this worthwhile here. Let's go ahead and let's look at everybody. So, could do Ironheart, could do Shocker. I want to try and do different than my main. Okay, Shathra makes sense, but I want to try and do different than my main. Should we take Mordo to rank 4? May do Shocker. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit. Since I got nothing, really. Takes so long sometimes to do simple things in this game. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to help out prestige-wise. Of course. Of course. I bought the stupid thing. There's 2,000. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm thinking through this as I do this. This is just kind of how I think in this game. Yeah, that about describes it. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. This is a pretty good spread there, by the way. I'm just opening up all these things. Getting a good spread, not getting too many of just one all of one class. So it's being spread about. Oh, if I had to pay for this game, I wouldn't play it. I kind of do pay for it, but you know what I mean. If you had to buy it outright. Mordo, I don't think I don't know. A rank 4 Mordo may be kind of cool to have. Be a different defender. Bet you'd get banned a heck of a lot. All right, I'm going to think about it a little bit. Maybe I'll come back and I'll work on 100% completion. Maybe I will. We'll see. I've got to do the monthly event quest and all that first, but for right now, that's going to wrap me up for today. That I am out of time. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Autistic and Dirtier Two Hands, for the follows over on Twitch. Thank you all for joining me. I will be back on Monday. And until then, everyone have a great rest of your weekend and take care all.